Hey guys, Striker here, bringing you another Battlefield 3 video. I'm gonna be using one of my favorite loadouts on the engineer class. It's the M4A1 Carbine. I'm gonna be using the M145 3.4 scope, the foregrip, and the suppressor in this video. This is one of my favorite guns to actually use as the engineer class because you can pretty much play either support class. You can either play support or offensive. It just depends on your style of play. But as far as the gun goes, it's pretty decent. I mean, it has a low recoil pretty much. You got the suppressor on, you're not going to show up on radar when you're firing. Even though it is an automatic weapon compared to the counterpart, the regular M4. The regular M4 has, I think it's a three round burst. But even though the M4A1's fully auto, if you maintain your rate of fire as burst, it's pretty damn accurate. Another thing I like about this loadout that I'm using is actually the what's the name of it? M145 3.4 scope. Because you know, you get that nice zoom with the 3.14 scope, which is very helpful in medium to long range firefights. And what I like about the scope is that you're actually able to see like the bullet drop off. So you know, if you have a target that's a little further away than usual, you can see how far off your bullets are dropping. You know, you just aim a little further than you're used to, or a little higher, and yeah, you're gonna get your kill. Another thing about the engineer class that I like is it's pretty much the go-to class for Battlefield in general. I believe, because you know, in your firefights, whether you're playing Conquest or Rush, you're always gonna come across, like, say, tanks, jeeps, LAVs, IFVs. You're always gonna come up across vehicles that you're gonna have to deal with. Now, say if you were assault, you know, assault's, sure, it's nice to run and gun, but you know, when you come up to a tank, you know, most of the time you're gonna die. The one thing I like about being an engineer class is your ability to take down a vehicle. It's like right here in that clip, how I took out that tank in one shot. Granted, sure, our tank probably dropped down some of its health, but the thing with regular RPGs or SMAs, if you're able to get behind a tank and shoot the back of the tank, if you hit the sweet spot, usually you'll just disable the tank in one shot. You know, you can get a tank in you can kill a tank in 2 shots if you're behind them most of the time. You know, but that kind of plays into your playstyle. You know, if you're gonna try to sneak around them and flank them, then you can disable the tank. It's gonna help your team in the long run. Alright, I know this type of scenario always happens when you're playing Battlefield 3. Whether you're playing Rush or Conquest, you're gonna get killed from behind cover or a rooftop. And you know, if you're playing as an engineer, you have the ability to almost fight back pretty much. You know, since you're an engineer, if you have on your RPGs or SMAs, you can pretty much expose the enemy and just prevent them from, you know, camping that spot, and just prevent them from getting any more kills, because obviously they're not going to stay there and keep trying to kill you if, you know, their cover is blown. Now, I know at some point you've probably been killed by tank mines, but I recently learned if you're in engineer class, you can actually, instead of blowing them up with rockets, you can actually just pick them up right off the ground and just prevent them from killing your teammates or even yourself. Now, this pretty much sums up my thoughts on the M4A1 and the engineer class as a whole. You guys should give it a shot. See you guys next time.